So here we go. Grand finals of Flashpoint 1 starting right now on Mirage. MIBR starting on the CT side. Madline starting on the Terror side. They'll be attacking first.
How quick they can get. They're all running in. Roy is listening, and he might have heard a little bit of a push down that ramp. Fallen just pre-firing and has to reload while they're running close. And that's going to make it awkward. Fallen with a nice headshot to take down Bubsky. Bit of a return there. And look at Mayan ducking under. He's trying to minimize this model, making him very, very hard to find. Roy will do it, though, running up close. And are they going to expect another one? They won't. Then it's further the headshot, and he might be the only one to save the day here. Essentially, a 1 versus 4 for him, but the bomb is down now, and he's going to have to go and find them. And if they just slow play this, if they wait and let him come and find each individual person, it's going to be all day before he could get them. First opportunity there, and not able to connect with the shot on A-Core. Now he's walking into a bit of a crossfire. They peek against him. You could see how he's controlling all of this, but he needs to land one of those bombs. That's dangerous to run into.
It is. I mean, Madline's did a great job of maintaining the aggression, pushing onto the bomb site, pressing the issues on Mirage to have cohesion and be able to consistently put a stop to attacks towards that B bomb site. And I think Madline's with Bubsky, with the way he likes to play aggressive in those halls, he's going to
outside of B when they're on the T side. Just try and be aggressive, try and keep them guessing all of the time. Okay, and G, maybe it's almost the timing there, but I think his leg should be in. Is if you're too committed to defending the B bomb site, you're not going to be there in time to rotate to A. But if you go too quickly, well, then the problem becomes you leave one person alone on B, and that's probably not going to be quite enough. Taco trying to look for it. Nice headshot on Cillian, but he's still going to get shot in the back, and now fallen down here with a scout on the bomb site. And even if he had the one headshot there, I don't think it would have changed the round all that much.
It was going to be a great shot for Taco, but he caught the flashbang full on afterwards. No chance to double up. I mean, if we continue that train of thought as these deagles get ripped out of the hands of MIBR, Mayer is up next. Good kill on Bubsky. Well, right? If Fur is going to be effective in window, if they can put Fur up in the ladder room once in a while to help out defend it as well. USPs and pistols only for the Brazilians, as Madline's off to a solid start here, 2-0. And again, towards the B bomb site we go. There is a stack there from the D from away. I think Taco is trying to show one USP. Also, it helps that, you know, Shush has completely cleared out the A bomb site with that MAC-10. So maybe it's not the presence, maybe it's just the fact that the other side of the map is wide open, and the MAC-10 goes to work. 3 kills with all the bonus cash. Fallen surely. Ooh, nice check from Cillian.
Yeah, that's after his own teammate has actually already been through.
Yeah, what a dick.
Still looking, still paranoid. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean someone's started to get you, Jason, so. Say that like it was a threat, but didn't really mean it that way. Coming back in the games, they don't really seem to be that demotivated by losing a pistol round, so let's see what they do in this round.
Well, I'm excited for Fallen with this AWP. This will be the first glimpse and a first look at what kind of Fallen we're getting today. Smoke onto the Molotov, flashbang misses. He does damage as well to Shush, even off the back of the 1 kill. Mayern's going to clean that up with ease, and now he's toying with the ladder. Good shot by Bubsky, but Fallen is still back here, and he's holding this defense strong.
Molotov is going to finally force him back, but that's fine. There's still a man up, and that's a scout on the other side and not an AWP, so definitely a fight that Fallen should be able to win. Bubsky hiding inside and Fur not checking for it. That is so dangerous. 3-on-3. Flash to set up towards CT. Spawn might make them move a little bit further up. They need that bomb plant at some point soon here. Everyone from MIBR is in position and falling off the box. I can't believe Bubsky wins the fight. Fallen going to be going down to Roy right afterwards, and KNG probably really upset that his teammates just all went down because he needed them to get through this connector. A-Core's on the other side in the smoke, and he's going to look for it. And he wins.
Plenty of time for MIBR to recover, and we obviously know they're more than capable.
47, it could get interesting, although they're going to fall back, and that's a bit of a problem because they might be sandwiched in now. We'll see Cillian not even checking for it and nearly getting killed in the process. Fallen with a shot on the Shush to take him down. Oh, and a great follow-up. Cillian falls, and now there's definitely trouble here. Taco ready and waiting. I think he knows Bubsky's up there. He certainly hears the drop down. The shot, I mean, that's just meant to give away, but it'll still reveal the fact that he's there. Somehow not getting that, but they're still cleaning it up. A 1 versus 3 for Roy, who is really far away from the bomb with about a minute left.
Yeah, and probably there's going to be a sound cue given up by Roy as he runs over. Still doesn't look like MIBR knows his position quite yet, so Fur did not hear that.
Close, certainly.
Yeah. This is the kind of Brazilian Counter-Strike we like. Get punched in the mouth in round number 4 and respond perfectly here. Tagged up as Roy, but Fallen wisely not committing to the fight, forcing Roy into an impossible situation. Nowhere for him to go, and the nade finishes it off. 2 kills for right back into it.
Yeah, you love to see this, don't you?
Whew.
Some good. You couldn't restore that third round or whatever. Fourth round, I guess. But instead, they just say, you know what, we'll just take it right back instead. I like that. Double up now in play.
Yeah, huge boost to the economy. Look at the money behind KNG, Taco, and Fur. Right into that double up, and it's already coming into positive effect. KNG with an opening kill on Dububsky. Remember, we mentioned his aggression in the B halls would be something to watch out for. Fur spamming through, but he's got to get around to honor the boost.
Yeah, and he kind of knows it as well. Can't really quite catch them, and actually the timing of that going away is going to be really rough to deal with if you're Fur. Probably think you already had that peak. Shush doing a lot of work in the window. That's going to open up that entire A site, although they still have the bomb over on the other side. It could be used for...
Go through the murder hole. Certainly Acor should know someone is on the right side. The trajectory of that Molotov should give up the game.
They want to force him out if they can.
KNG's got way too much on his plate at the moment.
Both Roy and Acor have a Molotov. They can force him away from this position with the AWP, but they might want to try and kill him anyway. Nice shot from KNG, falls back into even more fire, just a sea of it around him. But he stays alive and gets the kill on Roy. Now, Shush is in middle, but they know that. So they're not just going to randomly rotate through. They're definitely covering it for this very reason. 35 seconds. They have to be Taco and KNG, with just two people, all try and rotate back. It feels like they want to do. Shush goes down, and I think the round is kind of falling apart here for Mad Lions. What a hold for MIBR. Very, very tough defense when you've got the middle of the map being lost to Shush like that.
Yes. Well, there's still a chance. A 2-on-2 here. No utility, a missed opportunity. Taco lying in wait in the site. He needs to play this perfectly. He's buying time. They haven't cleared him out just yet. No one's clearing the bench position. He should be able to pounce and put a stop to this plant, or at least kill the other player close up to market. And there's a Cillian bomb on the ground, and Acor's the last one left, and Taco has that as well. Bomb site and make that exact play.
Getting up here really quickly with a little help from the boost.
Little help from, yeah. Shout out to the Beatles.
Exactly. Great. Easy round to play if you're MIBR, because you could easily lose track of one of those players and just forget that, you know, Shush is in middle, or maybe he's sneaking up somewhere. That was really well played. Back to pistols for the Danish side, and they're getting already killed in the middle. Attempting there, Fur lining it up, and he's so cool with these kind of kills. Good little sequence, a triple for him in the round.
Also, plenty of confidence in the utility and the flashbangs of his teammate. 2-on-4. Fallen's watching for the jump up. Now, remember also what they said on the desk in the pre-show. If you missed it, Potter made the good point with a team like Mad Lions. Their game plan is for 15 rounds. There are going to be sacrifices of rounds early on where something doesn't work, but that all gets stored away to let them know later on in the half what the right play is in different situations. And there's something that Mad Lions has learned that I can gather.
Cost them a couple of rifles in that round, MIBR, but I think they're going to be just happy that they're back to 3 rounds here, and they need to keep building this for a little while at least. Some damage being put up by Fur there. That angle is being held on the other side by that AWP of Fallen. He's in a weird offhand. Oh, I think he saw that. Acor definitely did. The double scope, though, could be dangerous if that smoking window is going to be gone. Flash need to take the fight. Man, they are really playing well at the moment, MIBR, but they have lost KNG.
Yeah, that was just a correct decision. But still a little bit indecisive. It's going to be Fallen and Mayern for the initial contact at this A bomb site. A lot riding on their defense that they can provide.
Fallen, he's pushing in front. There's going to be a smoke right behind him, and so does he stick around? Oh, he's fighting. Mayern, good return kill. 55 seconds, and Fallen has a tough choice to make. Actually, there's not going to be a smoke here, and that'll cause an immediate kill. Oh dear, it's both Bobsky and Acor going down. Cillian and Roy now 2 versus 3. The bomb is planted, sure, but no chance for Cillian to get out from there. And now Roy, he's up in the apartments, and they know it as well. It's going to be almost impossible. They actually are checking somewhere else. This is really rough. It should be almost impossible for him to stop this defuse, and he's already walking away from it.
That's why I think they don't care to check it as well. They had the Molotov to prevent his peek to help out towards the bomb planter, and now they have a secondary Molotov just to ensure he can't stop it.
Wow.
Earl there too. Didn't get 2 kills. He got 1 kill and damage. This time he gets both.
Yeah.
Mad Lions have to be cautious about the space and grab angles.
Yeah, it's one of those lines you have to ride really carefully, right? And if he's falling on the being too defensive, it definitely does cause a problem. Looks like they might want to go quick. They've got the tech lines. They got that one AK-47, and yeah, they should keep going here. There's no point in pulling this off. Just run all the way through. The smokes are meant to help you out, and Bubsky is right at the edge. The rest of his team just waiting for him to maybe make an opening. There might have been one just then and there. The CSET 75 not quite getting the opening kill. Now he's jumping down, but there's 3 people on the bomb site all ready to defend. Fur and Taco doing a good job early on in that first engagement, and that's really all you need, more or less, on this B defense. If you win the first round of fights, you should be good to to go, although they're getting picked up afterwards, which is a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, no, it's extremely sloppy. I don't know how they've gotten themselves into this position. The communication didn't seem to be there. Fallen gets caught in mid, and he's kind of lucky to get away. Knife was out. He was going for the jump. So bomb returns to the B site, and it's Mayern who's being forced passive because of Acor. He's not going to be able to stop the plant, so we have a 2-on-2. And Mayern even backing up further, being very cautious of Acor pushing into market. Him and Fallen have a really tough task. Mad Lions have great post-plant positions.
That deep Molotov even buys a fair bit of time. I mean, they do have kits, obviously, and a smoke as well on Fallen there, but that's pretty tough. That's going to be some time that they wish they could have back later on in this round. Mayan looking to see if he can make the jump through. He's going to be showing quick, and that's an easy kill for Acor to get. Fallen now has to clear it 1 versus 2 with the AWP, and even though he has been amazing, this is a job that's just too much to handle. He was walking into a cross.
Mental. MIBR let one go, and look what it's done to their economy. Fallen has
Geo standing, which I think Acor has done at least once.
No, but I think this is a good call from MIBR. I like the fact that they're emphasizing mid in this round. Remember, I just mentioned a few rounds ago, Fur was largely playing it alone, and Mad Lions are going to try and exploit it. This is a switch in the defense that might cause some troubles for the Mad Lion offense.
Bubsky in the window. If KNG repeaks at the wrong time with the M4, that might be a hard battle to win against the AK-47. You can see Bubsky's well aware of it. Certainly thinking about it right now. There's the peek in, and Bubsky will win it. That headshot is just so powerful. Roy now sneaking out. We're talking about him being very passive. Well, this round he's going to do a lot, and that leaves Mayan down in shadow. Beautiful headshot. He needed a second one, though. The bomb is somehow all the way back in T-spawn, even when they have the A-bomb site, which is... That's given a huge opportunity for Fallen and Taco to do a lot.
Yeah, well, Shush should be able to call out the footsteps. Nice kill from Taco. Fallen now in place, and he's being cautious about grabbing this angle. Bomb is going to B. This is just presence from Asilia to try and mess things up, but Fallen's got it, and Taco hears these footsteps, and he's playing it smart, allowing Bubsky to clear things out and get into the site. Bubsky's going to have to plant safe, but there's really nothing safe at the moment, and that's a great shot. A great fake to bring Taco out.
Unbelievable. He knows exactly where Fallen is coming from as well. Jumping through the window, Bubsky with another headshot, a triple kill to save. I can't believe he faked the bomb and won that round. That's so unlucky. I mean, Shush goes down in jungle, Asilian goes down on the A-bomb side.
That's 2 very nice rounds from MIBR that they have let slip away right at the end.
Yeah, I agree. Probably going to have a very hard time doing much of anything in this round. The grenades and just the overall firepower. They're going to run boost into the side over the smoke, I hope so, but no, they're just going to be peeking over. Oh, okay. Kill somehow.
Why not? Nice job with the Tech 9, and Fallen is going to go down next, although KNG proving an ample distraction. And Fallen's got that P250. He could clean up a couple kills right at the end.
Bubsky does not want to be the first out behind that.
P2K, excuse me.
In the post-analysis, because that's such a huge difference. Think about what it would have been. Like 6-5 in favor of MIBR at the moment with a way better economy.
And those are the situations that you expect experience to shine through. Retakes of the bomb sites, and MIBR now has failed 2 of them in situations where they probably shouldn't have. Taco all alone to defend B at this point. Aggression in middle, and MIBR's not giving it up. They're happy to have KNG advance towards the mid-ramp. Fur watching his back in the underpass. 2 players at A. So Taco, you're going to be in some trouble. You've got to back away from this one, and you're lucky to get out of there. Low HP, 75 down to 52.
Definitely here in the scoping, some tests coming out, some test shots. They've had mid control all throughout this MIBR. They had 3 people in the beginning and the middle. They left KNG and Fur here, which this is so dangerous. If they come top mid and KNG misses the chance, although Shush is not even going to be aware of that. I think it's so late in the round that he's thinking, surely no way.
That should let him know someone's aggressive in middle, though, because there's no way Fur takes that angle otherwise. So KNG spotted the run boost and drills him out of the sky. That's well done, and he goes for more. He's got the dink. He wants to finish it off. Another good kill, and Asilian's got to back away. The mid presence from MIBR pays off, and a triple kill. Quickly seen as well.
Yeah, but it couldn't be, right? Because Fur would be visible. It actually had to be someone like further up with a deeper angle in some sense. That was, like, I'm going to check. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to have someone flash for me or something like that. But that late in the round, under a minute, you're not really going to be thinking that someone would have been there. Don't know if I want to make the jump or if you wanted to go down here, but he's here anyway.
It's hard to tell because he is psychotically aggressive.
Yeah. One of the great things about him, isn't it?
It's his finest quality. Flashes into the sky. He's got a gap in that smoke, and that's a beautiful headshot.
That actually is the bomb, but they're going to be able to retake it and reclaim it. Roy is playing up in the palace, and he might... Oh, no.
Dear.
That's not how that was meant to go. Back for more aggression. We'll take down Bubsky. This is just so cool watching him work.
He's doing this alone as well, remember. This is another round where he's the only player in middle for MIBR. Mayern gets picked off, so Fallen's a bit exposed, and they have to know that this passageway is going to be contested. KNG gets back, and he somehow wins that fight.
Did not look likely. Acor was trying to get that flick in, but it's not going to happen. A third.
It's admirable seeing MIBR fight back in this fashion after the extended break due to ping issues, and now just dropping 3 in a row in heartbreaking fashion as well, with 2 retakes slipping out of their grasp.
I think they could have gone on such a run if they hadn't lost those 2 rounds. I'm still a little bit upset by that.
Or just lost only one of them.
Yeah, only one of them. That would have been enough. Well, they've got pistols picked up now on the Mad Lion side, so there's a chance here for MIBR to actually come up with maybe even 8 rounds.
Yeah.
At least a 7 here.
Ooh, Fur is feeling it at the moment. Mayern is playing very passively, so Fallen has rotated away. He's actually in the mid-window, and he's going to come back towards jungle. Plant's going to get stopped. That was the only goal that Mad Lions had, was that $800 of bonus money. And they're not going to get it, but they should have plenty of money for a buy in the next round. They'll be sitting in the high 4,000s. Acor, the last one remaining. Easy kill for Taco.
With it. But yeah, 15th round. Gonna go ahead and smoke the window, which they don't wanna stick around. Taco's up there looking if they need that shot from Fallen all the way over at B hallways this round. They're going to try and see if they can follow it up. Leg shot for KNG to pick up that kill on Roy, and MIBR stabilizing this round just fine. Fur doing even more work in the middle. Big double kill coming through yet again. He is just playing such an amazing first half.
He's been great once he got that AK-47 in his hands, which doesn't bode well for Mad Lions in the second half when he'll have it whenever he wants.
Bro, I have kids and everything, so I'm just like, pay out,
I know,
pay out a mortgage.
Gonna be very lame.
It's going to be the worst answer, isn't it?
Oh, no. Either way, here we are live into the second half pistol round. Necilian peeking in towards upper B tunnels. He's got backup with him. Not a whole lot. A split towards the B bomb site has fallen. He has no idea. One is beneath him, and he gets away from it. Oh, perfect flashbang. Necilian and Bubsky catch it full on, and they still don't know where he is. Necilian doing great work. A double kill somehow. A desperate situation, and Mad Lion's going to come out on top.
If you get flashed that perfectly, you're supposed to die right afterwards, but somehow he stays alive. Acor will get that.
Mad Lions take both pistol rounds in the game.
17th round. For Deagles, they have armor, and I mean, there's a lot of SMGs, and actually not even a single M4 on the other side, so that could make it a little bit dangerous, I think. This round is not just all going to be easy. Shush not playing all the way up against the wall, but he's turning around, and they almost came through that smoke. In fact, they're just a second away. I think he saw that. To stand up and get his face taken right off. My God.
He's the only defender there. There's no one to back this up. Smoke's going to come out a little bit late. Flashbangs towards jungle to take a fight. They wanted to be aggressive on the defenders there. They can block off this choke point for so long. They need another smoke right now. KNG has supplied it.
And Mayan has a third one that he's just holding.
MIBR surely can't lose this retake.
Not if they, I mean, if they throw that, if they don't screw up that third smoke, it's not possible for people to come through. They're going to get completely slaughtered, so we'll see. Man is still holding on to it. Fur is going to be going down. KNG rotating back into position, and Taco holding it here. Nice shot for another kill, but he will finally go down, and Fallen is going to collapse as well. It's Mayan all the way in the back here. They don't have a lot of time to go for this defuse. They need to run for it. Acor's low on health, and he's the one with the kit. There's the one pick up, and Acor not holding the defuse, and he should have. He's going to get the kill anyway with the MP9, and I think he just has the time for it, but that is down to the very last millisecond. Mad Lions win the round, but yes.
They're fortunate to get away with the win there. Deagles picked back up, same with Utility. MIBR loving that.
Mad Lions are going to essentially stay poor, so.
Bubsky has a big job. He's got to protect his teammates. It might not even be if he goes down. There's the shoulder peek. Great double kill. He delivers. That means the mid presence is safe. They trade out the kill at top mid, and KNG the only one remaining. Little bit of damage onto Bubsky, who's down to 3 HP, but he's not going to press the issue. Mayern picked off as well.
And this, I mean, it's not a disaster for MIBR. They didn't invest everything into this round, but they would have loved to have, you know, applied just a bit more pressure in this round. Got another 2 kills maybe from the one that they got on Roy. Would have been perfect. bit of a chance here. KNG hunting for it, needing that one dig. Not able to connect, and Shush will beat.
AWP on Fallen on A-Core. This is a big round for MIBR. They'd be possible against this CT side.
There's a big opportunity. Taking down A-Core, leaving Asilian alone on the site, and KNG actually looked like he was running straight for that. The Molotov will buy him a little bit of peace for the minute, although that second one is going to force him right into the crosshair, and Fallen will take him down. That's some good revenge coming out there for MIBR.
And they didn't have to commit a whole lot of players.
The clock reading now 35 seconds, and this is going to be really tricky.
I don't think MIBR expects to. I don't think they'll expect it. Fallen's the first one out with an AWP, and they've got it. Ooh. That felt way too easy, but MIBR is going to be living the dream. Flashbang over for Bubsky, and Fer goes in, and he's got the head.
All from the A-apps, so that, I think that was just a little bit of...
So down to pistols for Mad Lions. The economic hit did come earlier than I expected, but I think just because they're playing conservative with economy, wanted to get the M4s, wanted to get the AWP, and more importantly, all the utility. One pop flash for mid over the wall. That's not where the attack is coming from, and Bubsky is about to have a very bad time.
Further flashbang while you're still alive. Get the chance. And now they're coming back in and getting assaulted by all the rifles that are here. No issue at all. A little bit of a team flash, actually. That's a little bit unnecessary. The pistol will do the job just fine, and they'll pick up the round no matter what. Only losing time.
MIBR on defense in the mid. He's at 17 kills, 12 deaths. His choke points smoked off. They want those ops to get the first contact. Asilian will have it at B. Bubsky will be able to turn very quickly unless MIBR puts up the smoke wall in dark and along that pillar. That would block Bubsky off entirely.
Yeah, they definitely could do that. And he might get shot in the back, except for the fact that Roy's also going to be there. So it's going to have to be a couple of things that work out here for MIBR. We'll see how it goes. Around the corner, right into Bubsky, and Roy, he's there for this exact reason. That is such a good setup to deal with it. Now they're down at the B-bomb side, but it's a 5-on-3, and they're just trying to see if they can make any kind of an entry. Taco is still alive, and Asilian being hunted, and he swings for it and wins the fight. That's so critical. I thought Asilian was maybe going to screw up this round completely. They still are not out of it yet, though. A 2-on-3 for the retake here. Fallen holding up in the hallways with that AWP. Fer is very much on his own.
Yeah, he's trapped. He can't get out. He doesn't know if someone's in mark. He doesn't know if someone's pinned him down. So a lot of this is going to be on Fallen. Fer's only job is to control the one peak. Fallen's got catwalk, and he missed his chance.
Yeah, and that's a big miss as well. A little bit of a pre-fire for Fer, but A-Core walking right into it, and now they're hugging the wall. They're right under Fallen. Is he going to let Fer be alone? He will. Fallen not going to go for it here, and now how do you stop this defuse? It is all the way deep in the bomb side, and he can't do much of anything. They're going to go for a 10-second defuse. That's actually, I thought maybe they had a kid. They were being a little bit slow about it. They're going to have to time anyway, but 11-10, a critical round being won here by Mad Lions.
And that's 3 when they were on the T side, and 1 just here on the CT side. At least 1 for the moment on their CT side. MIBR never expected that second player on catwalk. And half the attack gets slaughtered, but they still had a chance.
Time around, those are some nerves coming into play as well.
Yeah. Well, look at Fallen missing that first shot on catwalk.
Yeah.
Couple critical misses. Fast pace towards the A-bomb site, coming through the Molotov. Out in the open, they're going to stand and fight. That's a huge win for Fer. Smoke to block up Bubsky, but there might be a gap in that. MIBR needs to be careful. Good nade.
Yeah, that landed right on top of nearly 3 people. Bomb much delayed being planted here. A lot of damage being dealt to MIBR, but they're still going to get the bomb plant. This boost over could be really good if they get it in time, but they're a little bit slow about it. I think maybe they could have caught Fallen, and he's going to catch them instead. Shush going down, and this is looking good for the Brazilians. 4 versus 3, and they're going to back off.
Yeah, it's time to save. But they can hear the one player in spawn. Fer definitely going to go for this kill. Every single time, and he's got a freebie. Asilian turns his back. Mad Lions prioritizing the AWPs, and rightfully so. You can understand why, but a chance. Bubsky's coming back for it. This is risky. Important flick down. 11-11 moving forward. MIBR fighting very, very strong.
Yes, they are. They lost the first of his very low on health. There's 10 different ways. This is such a good fight for Roy in the beginning, but none of his teammates could be. Who's going to bring Habu back from some of those, rounds?
Yes.
See what it does, just having that kind of firepower in any one given round. It's so good to see. And that's the thing that I was worried about with his team, was whether or not these people were going to show up. But Fer's done already plenty. Another kill in the middle, taking down Roy immediately. None of the ops being put into play just yet for Mad Lions.
for an attack at some point. Well, eventually they're going to have to. Although at this moment, they're just waiting for those aggressive information plays. But if you can drop those smokes when MIBR has the attack underway, you can really disorganize that attack, and maybe you can force them into the crosshairs of the AWPs.
Grubsky on one side, Akor on the other. He's trying to get here. Massilian is going to fall immediately, but Grubsky's committed to the side. He can't get away, and he's going to walk right into the shot. Again, it's Fur and Fallen doing just most of the work in this round. All of the work, in fact, so far. KNG getting the one kill there, but...
He's delaying, I would imagine he's delaying the plant so that they can start streaming across the map to find this op. They want it, and they've got it.
Oh, wow.
Good shot from KNG.
No takes it back.
This is weird, though. I'm not sure what that play from Roy is designed to do. I think he got a flashbang from a teammate over mid, but there was no one to help him. Even if he gets the perfect flashbang, right? It's still a Famas against what? There were 2-3 players in middle at the time. Yeah, that's a tough ask.
All USPs in the middle, they almost line up. I feel like Mayan deserved that triple spray down. Not quite going to get it. They're going to try and see if they can hunt KNG, and they might as well. He was low on health, so a bit of a trade. I don't think MIBR are in a lot of danger here. They still should be able to clean up this round just fine, although they have given away an AK-47 and probably another one at top mid too if they really go for it.
Saving grace is Fur, but he hasn't spotted Akor at all. This could be actually dangerous, especially if Fallen jumps out with his knife out. You do not want to give an op over to Akor. Fallen, what a response.
Yeah, he could have been dead. And they kind of outlived, got down MIBR. And it doesn't seem to be possible right now. They're just playing such an incredible game in the second half.
No, this is a very, very cool game being put together by MIBR. Even if you go to the first half, that's an awkward pop flash for Fur. He's blinded himself, and he gets taken down by Shush. And they needed that part of the attack. They called an A-hit right out of spawn.
Yeah, they wanted to go really quickly, probably with him inside of that smoke, still waiting, and then they could have had him come right through. A lot of defense here. This should be around that Mad Lions win, and especially with this kind of a follow-up here. Shush getting 3 kills. Haven't seen enough out of Shush so far, considering what he normally puts on the board. Not that he's been playing for...
Especially considering the amount of times we've seen him have the AWP.
I agree, sadly. I mean, that's one of the risks, right, of playing this, you know, ridiculous AWP style, is if it backfires and you can't get it up and running, it's so hard. That's a flashbang. They line up the fuck, and he'll take them both down. That was absolutely perfect. Shush and Roy are gone, and they need to save these rifles. There is no point. Akor is going to get Fur, but they really need to think about this hard. If they lose these rifles, they probably lose the map.
They have to at least see if they can go for this. They have to at least find it. That might have been the opportunity. Now, certainly, they're overextending. They're all in on this. Bubsky wrapping around the smoke. He's dropped by Fallen, and Cillian just has to bail out 1 versus 3. A 14th round for MIBR, and they are relentless. I would love to know about that read, if that was something that Fallen and Fur just sensed coming. But you could see a shift in the mindset of Mad Lions in the previous round. They got aggressive in mid. Everyone rotated back to the A bomb site. Were massively aggressive and fighting for control of the site. Now again, they want to take the fight early on to the offense. Trying to push down A.
This is...
That's so dodgy,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So good.
Dirty.
God damn.
They're feeling real good these days.
Yeah, but you could have maybe even been excused if you said, well, that age is probably done with. Doesn't really feel like they have that kind of spark anymore. Like, they could still be good players, but maybe not going to be showing up at this level. They are doing a great job. Roy here with a sushi right underneath, and he wants to get close to use it, waiting for a second. Oh no, he got robbed so badly.
It looks silly, but you can understand why.
It's great.
He wanted the second.
Before watching Fur play the game when he's feeling it this much. 28.
Here we go. I think MIBR with the sound cues would have a very good knowledge of where that smoke came from. It's a tough angle to hold Palace from, but he's got a teammate on stairs, which might be the saving grace if Roy can spin in time. He's also got to be cautious of Connector, though.
There's a real danger here. If Acorn misses a shot, which is going to take down Taco, but otherwise it actually commits Shush to hanging around to help him. He's going to be traded, and a very slow walkout there for KNG. He's going to get him killed, I think, almost every single time. 45 seconds, but they Molotov Shush right out of that position. Good utility use. Mayan to pick up the kill. 2 on 3, and this just might be it for Mad Lions. Bubsky tagged through the wall, and that's lucky. Otherwise, he would have been dead already. Bomb now being planted inside of the smoke, and Bubsky's just trying to sneak his way through. Should get a kill here, and that's going to be an easy one to pick up. Mayhem getting found as well. I don't think Fur can even get there in time. Even if he wants to, he should not have much of a chance to fight this. They have the grenades and everything else to deal with it. Bubsky holding this ramp just fine, and the grenade will do it from a Cillian. So, a round for Mad Lions. Not looking like a very likely one, but they made it work.
Yo, if Bubsky doesn't make that play, they lose that round.
Yeah.
Probably 10 out of 10 times. That is a map line, but there's that plant. That all the ones that work so well. They lose previously in a slow attack. Now they're keeping it slow.
Yeah, just let Fur off the chain. Don't give them any time to breathe at all here. Bubsky's gonna get taken down. For knowing that angle very, very well, and he is so quick. Again, this is the aggression that we're talking about. If you're Roy coming back into CT spawn, I mean, you know that he could be there, but you might just mentally not quite think about it, just walking right into it, and he should have won that fight. For that was maybe a little bit of a giveaway.
But look at the position of KNG now. If Roy overextends here, which he's staying in spawn, thankfully, because he would have been a free kill. But KNG has such a solid angle on this bomb site. As soon as the attack begins, he can just wrap it. If there's a Molotov in towards Dark, KNG is going to get a freebie there as well.
Yeah.
Shush is under pressure that he doesn't even know is there.
Flashbang to set it up for the rest of the team. They drop down. Oh, Fallen leading the charge and taking down Shush. What a kill. KNG covering the bomb being planted. MIBR not really taking any hostages in this round. Roy out in the open. He's going to go down 16 to 13, and the Brazilians will